Hey, greetings! Welcome back to Sean's Irish Whiskey Shelf, coming at you from the heart of the United States here in the Midwest. And what I have for you this evening, on this stormy evening, as the rain falls and the thunder rumbles, man, it's a good reason to have some Irish whiskey, isn't it? It can rain outside all at once. We're going to have our own drops in here. So, I have 2 bottles of whiskey here that I picked up recently. And then I have one that I've got several years ago, probably back when I started getting into Irish whiskey, and I just keep forgetting to put it in rotation for the video here. My fault on that, and it's one that you can find around fairly common, but we'll get into that here in just a minute. Let's talk about the 2 that I picked up recently. So the first one I have is called Sons of Erin. Now, this is one that in my particular state, it's on the common list. Any retailer can grab this. This is 92 proof, so it's definitely got a little bit of alcohol in it. And the interesting thing about this is it is bottled in North Kansas City, Missouri. Now, it is a product of Ireland, they say, so I'm guessing they bring Irish whiskey in, and then they bottle it themselves there in Missouri. So, Restless Spirits Distilling Company, if you want to look that up. So let's give old Sons of Erin a try with its 92 proof, and see what North Kansas City, Missouri tastes like. Well, that's not too bad. Taste-wise, I think that's a pretty good whiskey, to be honest with you. I think it's got a little more alcohol burn than I would have expected, although it is 92 proof. Yeah, I'm not sure that it needs to be quite that harsh. But body-wise, taste-wise, it's not too bad. I don't think it comes close to knocking off my Tullamore Dew, but it's not hateful. Maybe cut it with an ice ball, and that might actually not be a bad whiskey for an everyday. So I wish I knew a little more about it. Maybe I'll do some more research and see if I can find maybe where the whiskey comes from. But Sons of Erin, not terrible, right? All right, Hinch. This is another whiskey that this is not on my state's distribution, but I have seen it around in like some of the mail order places. It's not very expensive. You're looking at an entry level bottle, as you are with the Sons of Erin. In fact, all 3 of these are very moderately priced. You shouldn't pay more than maybe $30. I think the Restless Spirit, I think the Sons of Erin might have been 35, but the Hinch and the Slane, they should be 30 or under. But so Hinch is one that I'm pretty sure is somewhat widely distributed. This is 86 proof, and this comes from the Hinch Distillery in Ireland. Now, this is a small batch bourbon cask Irish whiskey. So let's see what the Hinch small batch bourbon cask tastes like. All right. I'm definitely getting the bourbon. I'm getting that sort of vanilla-y kind of, it's not strong, It's not a strong bourbon taste, but I am getting that little bit of bourbon note in there. Definitely smoother than the Sons of Erin. Much smoother than the Sons of Erin. But from a taste perspective, I don't think the body is quite as strong as the Sons of Erin. I really liked the taste profile of the Sons of Erin. The Hinch, maybe it's because it's got the bourbon undertones to it. It's not something that I think I would go out of my way looking for, to be very honest with you. And I think that's because my palate for bourbon, it's kind of drifted away a little bit. I used to have a whole lot more bourbon than I do now, and it's kind of like the more I drink Irish whiskey, the less I care about bourbon. So maybe that's it. Maybe my palate for, the bourbon taste is just drifting away a little bit, changing. Like I said, it's not a bad whiskey. It's just not one that I prefer, I think. Again, your mileage may vary. I like to say that on this show quite a bit, and it's true. Your palate may not be anything like mine. And you can still use this channel, because if I like something and you don't, then heck, all you got to do is watch what I like and go drink something else, right? And if you do like what I'm doing, please take a second, click that thumbs up, maybe subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. YouTube depends on likes and subscriptions to help get the word around for new channels. So let's keep those algorithms happy, and click the thumbs up and the subscribe button if you haven't done that, and that would sure mean a lot to me. All right. So Slane. Now, Slane, I'm pretty sure I picked up close to my beginning of my journey with Irish whiskey. If you are on Facebook and have found my page on Facebook, I posted a picture last week of my humble beginnings with all of 18 bottles of whiskey. And Slane was one of those 18. It survived the Great Irish Whiskey disaster back in 2021, and I think it's probably time to look for a new bottle, because it's getting pretty empty. So I might have to find this. It is kept in stock in my state, like the Sons of Erin, so it should be fairly easy for me to find. Now, this is only an 80 proof, and this, 80 proof, triple casked, they say on the label. It is virgin, seasoned, and sherry barrels. Right, so you're going to go into a barrel that's never had anything. You'll have a seasoned barrel, and then we'll end up in some sherry barrels. So they say that it's a smooth and robust flavor. I will say that of the 3 whiskeys on the table here, not only is the bottle the darkest, obviously, you can't even see the product inside, but the whiskey itself is the darkest. So let's see what Slane tastes like. Hey, now that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Wow. I, having not sampled it in a while, I guess I had forgotten what it tastes like. And I probably didn't sample it for a while because it was getting so low and I didn't want to have to try to find it again. But yeah, that is not a bad drop of whiskey. I'm not 100% sure that I'm ready to put it up there with my Tullamore Dew yet, or Bush's White or Roe & Co. but it might be on the table. I think we're getting close to having to do another everyday whiskey tasting. This has, I think because of the sherry, I think it might have just a little bit of a sweetness component to it. But yeah, overall, that's pretty good. I kind of like that. I think it's going to go up against some of my other entry whiskeys that I think are pretty decent. So, like I said, it should be fairly easy to find. And it shouldn't cost you more than about $30. So, of the 3 that are sitting here this evening, if you gave me these 3 and said I had to pick one and only one, it's going to be the Slane. Hands down, it's going to be the Slane. I think the Sons of Erin probably would be second. I wish the alcohol burn was dialed back just a little bit so its true flavor could come through. But yeah, I'd take that second. And then Hinch. I think Hinch would be the third choice out of these 3. So anyway, that is all I have for you this evening. You're welcome to leave me a comment on the YouTube channel. You're welcome to leave me a comment on the Facebook page. I answer all of my comments. Just keep it clean, keep it constructive, and I'd love to hear from each of you. I'd love to know what you're drinking. I'd love to know if you've had any of these 3, and if you agree or disagree with my perspective on them. And as always, enjoy your whiskey. Any reason to have a drop of whiskey is a good reason. Just remember to do so responsibly, because I want you here for the next video. And until we meet again, be well and be safe. Sláinte. Bye now.